Welcome back into the Sports Source Kickoff presented by Madisonville Marine. This segment presented by Phoenix Conversions. Folks, you see the website right there. When it has to be the best, Phoenix Conversions. All right, this segment is the Wheel of Fortunes. Because we're going to tell the fortunes about Saturday's game between Tennessee, Virginia Tech. 10 questions here, rapid fire. You each get about 30 seconds for whoever gets it. Which one of you wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Sterling goes first. Oh, I hope this is something brutal. There we go.
Give it to me, baby.
Sterling, your question. Buy or sell? Tennessee's defense will perform better versus an up-tempo offense, as opposed to Appy State, who slowed it down on them.
Man, I'm buying that without a coupon, big dog. I'm buying it on retail price. I like the way our defense is going to play this week. I got a lot of confidence in our defense.
All right, the tempo's going to help them then, since they see it in practice.
However they want to get it, we're going to give it to them.
All right, defense. The next one's for Mike Griffith as we move down the line. I'm just going to stop it right there. I can't tell what we got there. So here we go. Mike Griffith, over under. Virginia Tech with 166 yards rushing against Tennessee. And let me give you a stat that will cause everybody to freak out about Bob Shoop. 7 of the last 10 teams to face Shoop defenses have run for 166 or more yards. 3 had 200 or more yards. 1 had 300 yards rushing. 7 of the last 10 have gone for 166 or more. Does Virginia Tech join the list?
No, I'll say under, and they may not even get half that much.
Hey.
Okay, well, that was quick and easy. Ignore that blistering stat, that frightening stat. All right.
This isn't Penn State.
All right, here we go. Jimmy Himes. Yes, sir. Buy or sell? Bob Shoop says UT will beat Virginia Tech to the line of scrimmage, and they'll be the first ever no-huddle defense.
I might have to sell that one. They may, and I think that, look, they're used to going against fast offenses. They do it in practice. They go with what their sonic period, where they run plays unrealistically fast. But you're not going to beat them to the line. You're going to need to see a little bit about what they're going to be doing at Virginia Tech. So that's a nice concept. In reality, I don't think so.
I think it's a mind game. I think he's trying to convince his players, don't freak out about their tempo. You're just as fast as they are. All right, back to Sterling Hinton here. And I'll slow the wheel. What do we got here? Buy or sell, Sterling. Oh, I wanted this one to go to Griff. You would feel better about Saturday's game if players/coaches had displayed more disappointment in the Appy State performance. Not a lot of knuckle dragging this week.
Well, I seen them, and I had a chance to interact with a lot of players and coaches. They are disappointed. I mean, they may not have showed it to the public, but they are very disappointed, and I know they're going to play a lot better this week.
15 seconds, Mike. I'll let you step in there very quickly. I know you weren't happy with some of the answers.
Well, I just thought, you got to take accountability. I mean, that's part of having great leadership and being seniors. You're not fooling. There's 100,000 people saw what happened. There's no point in downplaying it.
Own it.
Own it. Own it. There you go. All right, Mike Griffith. Over under 3 offensive touchdowns for Tennessee. They had 2 against Appy State. They had 6 against Northwestern and Vandy to close last year. 6 in each game. 2 against Appy State. Do they have 3 or more against Virginia Tech?
I think they have 3 or more. Yeah, I think 3 is right on the spot, and maybe even a defensive score as well.
Okay, he takes the over, and then he goes truly Nostradamus, telling the fortune by picking a defensive score. All right, Jimmy Hine. Over under. Alvin Kamara with 12 touches. In their last 10 wins, 12.2 average touches for Kamara. 9 on average in their 4 losses. Does he get 12 touches against Virginia Tech?
I'm going to say yes. I think Tennessee realizes he needs to get the ball more, whether it's on reverses, whether it's putting him in the slot and throwing it to him, whether it's lining up as a running back and on the zone read. But you got to get the ball in his hands. He's dynamic. I think Tennessee understands that. He only got 2 touches the first half against Appy State. I think he had 7 in the second half. I think you'll see him get at least 12.
All right. Sterling is up next.
You can tell me.
Buy or sell? Tennessee's massive drop in the polls to 14th and 17th will be a major motivator for the Vols. You going to see that this week?
Oh, man, I'm selling that. Because right now, I don't think we even paid attention to the polls. Do the polls really matter in week 2? Win, baby, just win.
All right, good answer. I like that. I was a little surprised by it. All right, close enough, Mike Griffith. Over under, Josh Dobbs with 6.5 yards per pass attempt. In their last 10 wins, he's averaged 6.96 per attempt, 5.78 per attempt in the last 4 losses, 6.5 yards per attempt, which is still pretty low.
I'll take the over. One of the things about Bud Foster's defense, they gamble a lot. They will take chances on Josh Dobbs, and they're going to leave themselves susceptible to a receiving core that really I thought played well and didn't get the opportunities to show how much they'd improved.
All right, I think we got 2 left. I'm just going to run these out. Whoever wants them to take them, buy or sell. It's too soon to ask questions about Tennessee's new strength and conditioning program. They got pushed around by Appy State on both lines. I don't think it is too soon to ask questions. You made a change. No one expected you to get pushed around by Appy State. I think it's okay to ask that question.
I think it's okay to go ahead.
I was going to say, I got questions for the team psychologists. These guys look fragile to me. I don't think it has anything to do with physique. I think it has to do with heart.
I think it's a legitimate question. I don't think you can totally answer it right now. Let me get a couple of games in, but to get pushed around by Appy State was very surprising.
Concern, Sterling?
No concern whatsoever. No concern whatsoever. No.
That has nothing to do with the fact that you interact with those coaches every day.
Oh, it has nothing to do with that fact either. I just think the guys just had a bad game, but we still won.
Last one very quickly. Over under Virginia Tech with 85 offensive plays. Last week they had 94 offensive plays in a non-overtime game. Memphis averaged 79 per game last year under Justin Fuente. Tennessee was at 76. Do they get 85 against Tennessee on Saturday? Sterling?
No, not 85.
Okay.
No.
Mike?
I say under as well.
Under?
I'm under as well. I think the defense will create some 3 and outs because they're going to beat them to the line of scrimmage.
No huddle defense. All right, when we come back, why Tennessee will or won't cover the point spread. Come on back on the Sports Source Kickoff.